Welcome to the third video in the Type 2 Diabetes Masterclass series. I'm Dr. Soham Patel, your host in this series of small videos which are going to focus on understanding different aspects of type 2 diabetes in easy to understand manner. Okay? So in the previous video, we talked about how insulin resistance develops, how the body doesn't respond to normal insulin signals, which is called insulin resistance. And the primary reason that happens is buildup of fat in cells that are not designed to store fat, i.e. your liver and muscle cells. That's what leads to insulin resistance. So we're going to take the journey further from there here. Now, common perception that I find all the time is people think that fatty liver develops at a later stage after years of type 2 diabetes. Even many times I find that they feel it's a new diagnosis, that they've received. But that's actually not true. Fatty liver is buildup of fat inside your liver cells. Wait a minute. We just talked about this before, that buildup of fat in cells that are not designed to store fat, that is your liver and muscle, leads to insulin resistance. So fatty liver is not an after process. Fatty liver is the building stage which then leads to insulin resistance, right? And years of insulin resistance which are not checked or treated with right lifestyle changes can then lead to type 2 diabetes over time. So fatty liver is not an after process. Fatty liver or buildup of fat in the liver cells is the rudimentary step on basis of which your body gets resistant to insulin, which we call insulin resistance, liver insulin resistance. And then years of insulin resistance, which then starts affecting the rest of your body, then leads to prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. Okay? So the sequence is reversed. It's not fatty liver happening after years of diabetes, but fatty liver is the primary process on the foundation of which you lead to the steps of prediabetes and then type 2 diabetes. And why am I talking about fatty liver here? It's because non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, that's the whole technical term, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. We call that because it's not caused by alcohol. And there are 6 stages of that, stage 1 to stage 6. And stage 4 and beyond are stages which cannot be reversed. So fatty liver, that's a common term you will hear, is actually characterized as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, is the number 1 cause of liver failure. Okay, alcohol, which used to be the number 1 cause of liver failure, is now been replaced with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD. And there are many stages of that, like I said. But the key thing is to recognize that if we don't address fatty liver, we are gonna be on the train towards liver failure, whether it's 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. And we want to not make that journey at all. We want to recognize that it is happening and at the same time start taking corrective steps. So if you are truly interested in stopping the process of insulin resistance and potentially looking at type 2 diabetes reversal, we need to understand where fatty liver stands in that process. And we'll talk more about how we can truly reverse type 2 diabetes, or is it even possible to do that, in the next video. Till then, keep striving for health, and I'll see you in the next video.